Hi, this is John from Flat Cat Gear. So one of the cooking systems that's really got people excited is the JetBoil Stash. And the reason is they took the stash, they took off the neoprene coating, they took off a number of other things, and the weight of the stash is, I think, it's 40% less than the flash. So a nice weight reduction. I've done a lot of testing on this stove, and I have to say it's a fair weather stove. If you you can use the stove up to about 4 miles an hour, and I got pictures showing you what happens at 4 miles an hour. Now above 4 miles an hour, 5 miles an hour, performance just drops off like a rock. It becomes almost useless. You're gonna have to find a shelter or something. So what we've done is we took a little time and we developed an Ocelot Stash. And this fits down between the burners and the arms. And what it does is it protects the burner and it pushes the flames up under the stove, and we've been able to get boils up to 10 miles an hour. Now, fuel consumption goes up, but at least you can get it to boil. Above 5 miles an hour, you really can't get it to boil. Now, it's a tiny little windscreen. It's next to the burner. This is made of titanium. It weighs 3 grams. I'll show you some close-ups of this. Now, when you first get your Ocelot Stash, it's going to be nice and round and shiny. After a few uses, it's not going to be round, not going to be shiny. It's going to have heat anodization and it's going to be slightly deformed. So, a brand new one, you slip it over the arms. There's little detents. And there you go. Now when you look at it, sometimes it's a little not symmetrical because the manufacturing tolerances on these adjust a bit. So you can fine tune that by just tweaking the legs a little bit, and you get even airflow across all 3 channels. And that's just due to the manufacturing variability of the stove. Again, once you use the stove after a while, it will come into that set shape and be pretty easy to load. So this is a nice little addition if you're a stash owner, if you want to get a little bit more performance out of it. Only weighs 3 grams, and you're gonna save that weight the first time the wind's over 4 miles an hour. It stores in your stove with all the other paraphernalia and works pretty well. So come visit us at www.flatcatgear.com.